Hi guys, welcome back to Tara's Take. If you're new to the channel, I'm Tara. Welcome. If you are part of the family, welcome back. So today we are going to play with some scrapbook paper. I've got some pieces I found in a box that are left over from my Tim Holtz paper, and we're going to make this is a very rudimentary little example of what we're gonna make. We're just gonna use some paper and we're gonna make a pocket, a double or triple pocket, depending on how you glue it in. Super simple. I just wanted to get on here and craft with you guys. And I'm just gonna grab a piece of this paper, choose a piece that I like. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna have this as my base. I may use others, put some other pieces on here that I want from here as my pockets. I don't know. I might use one of the other pieces I have off to the side. But my journals are usually, like my pages are about, they're 8.5 by, 5.5? Yeah. So I am going to make my piece here about, I'd say about 5 inches, okay, wide. So I just roughly measured that. And I'm going to cut along here. Okay. And then I think I'm going to cut right along this one here. Let's see, make sure I don't get it too tall. No, that's fine. I'm going to go just below this butterfly here. And that is going to be my base, okay? And now you can do it this way or you can do it sideways, whatever way you want to do it. Just making sure I'm even. I look a little crooked right through here. Okay. All right. Now we could go ahead and we could use, actually, I think I will use her as one of the pockets. Let me see here. So you're going to want to cut this piece slightly smaller than your base piece, okay? And then, pardon me. And I'm gonna put her as the top, and then I'm gonna do a bottom pocket, and that piece will be slightly smaller as well. Okay, but I think I'm gonna grab over here and do this butterfly off of this. So this first one I'm gonna make is gonna have is gonna be made from the same pieces, and then you'll want to measure that and trim that so it's even, so your two pockets are even. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little tiny thumb right here. I'm just eyeballing the center there approximately. Oops, and I see I'm off a little bit. Let me... Okay, so I'm going to take it about the same spot. So I can see the thumbnail. Kind of make it even. As close as possible. Okay. And all you're going to need today, I always forget to say what you're going to need, don't I? I apologize. You're going to have your scissors. You could use scrapbook paper. You can use any kind of paper you want. I'm using a little bit thicker paper because I think, you know, it'll hold up a little better, because it is going to be a pocket and it'll have things going in and out of it. So you want it to be a little bit stronger. You can use book page, doubled up. That would give you that reinforcement. Or you can use magazines. You could use old books, you know, like the thicker paged books, and use pictures from that. Anything you want. You can use digitals, all that good stuff. And like I said, I'll probably do a couple that I don't have them with the matching paper, but this paper's so pretty, I decided to use it. And this one, the way I'm doing it, this one's going to go sideways because of her. I wanted to keep that the tall girl there on the pocket, so that's the reason. Now, depending on how you glue this in, you can have 3 pockets, okay? So it can be a double or a triple. So easy, though, to make these. And if you use the right paper, you don't really even have to do that much decorating, you know? Okay, so I'm going to put her on first. And I'm going to bravely not do the back. You know, you know how I always have to have the back brown, you know, just in case anybody looks inside the pocket. I'm going to not do that this time. This is a big step for me. You guys know me by now. If you've been around for a while, you know how I always do that. So I'm going to put this one about right here. Okay. There's pocket 1. I always give it a little squeeze. My Pammy taught me that. Pam, remember you taught me that? Kind of gives you a little raised effect so you can see the pocket standing out a little better. Okay. And then I'm going to get the glue on this one. Oops. If I can hang on to it. So I hope everybody's doing good today. I am not sure what day this video is going to go up. I'm thinking probably for Wednesday, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It may be Friday's video, or I might stick it on another day. You never know. I've kind of been floating all over the place lately. I ordered some paper today, and I see I didn't cut that evenly, but that's okay. It's going to be fine. So there's our first one. See how easy that is? And you've got your double pocket and then a triple, or triple this way, just depending on how you want it. You could even do like another thumb hole. But yeah, that's like almost a whole page covering. And I don't have a journal here with me offhand, but that would almost look like it would cover a whole page. Let me see. I'm going to grab a piece of paper. And we'll just, this will be ending up in a journal probably anyway, so, gosh, I'm shaky. Okay. Sorry to see. Yeah. So there you go. You have your page cover. And if you use the right paper, like I said, you don't even have to do a lot of decorating with these at all. Let's have a little bit of fun with this one and see what we want to do. Buffalo, New York. That looks cute. Let's see here. I'm thinking I haven't used any of my little people lately. Let me look here. No, those aren't the right era. She's kind of from a different era, so we won't use that. We'll use, I have these portraits. I don't know, I might just go ahead and let her be the main theme on this one and just do some lace and maybe, yeah, I like that. That's pretty on there. If I can get it even, sorta. I'll just cut it a little big and then I'll trim it. I like that. I haven't used this very much either. It's very pretty. Okay. go. A little ribbon on the edge. Yeah, like I said, these, if you do them with the right papers, they don't need a ton of extra stuff to make them look cool. Oops, wrong way. I do think I will put a butterfly. Let me see here. We do have all these fun things, but I think they're too big. That doesn't really match her, huh? Yeah, these are all more of a teal. Okay, let me see. Oh, here's some butterflies. Some of my Tina's butterflies. Oh, that's pretty. Do I have any bigger ones in this bag? I have these lovely flowers. And a fun little balloon. That would look cute. Just some little things. Now, since this is going to be up in the back a little bit, I'm only going to glue down the center part, so I'm going to just fold this a little so that it stands up. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put it about right here. I don't want it to interfere with putting things inside the pockets. So I'm sitting off to the side a little bit right there. Okay. I'm so excited because this is last week, of course. You know me, I'm recording a little bit early. But I think that this week I'm gonna, because I'm getting my paper, I ordered paper, and I'm gonna print out the digis that I think Tina's sister sent them to me, and I'm going to get started on doing a design team project for you guys with some of her beautiful papers she sent me. They're just gorgeous, you guys. Wait till you see. You may have seen some of them already, but you haven't seen me work with them, right? I'm looking here. Let me grab my little... Oh, I have a collapsing bunch of stuff over there. I'm looking for, yeah, here they are. More of those little flowers. I was thinking that I do like a little mini kind of bouquet here maybe or something. Something pretty. And then I have these, gosh, I've got so much stuff, you guys. I go into my things and I'm like, oh my goodness. Earlier I was looking through and I was just, gee whizzle sticks. I was overwhelmed with, like, there's just too many things to use. And I went, yeah. There was a time when I felt like I didn't have enough. Now I feel like I have so much that I get overwhelmed with what I should use and what I shouldn't use. And, you know, not shouldn't use, but what I should use and not get overwhelmed with having too many blessings. Amen. I've been very blessed, and you guys have been a part of that. And then my husband, you know, he's always so supportive. And so now I'm like, okay, Lord, I need to regroup because I've got so much. I just kind of get overwhelmed. I'm just going to do a little patch of, I think it's because it's the area, you know, it's kind of small, like I've talked about. And so I get overwhelmed with, you know, things being kind of piled up around me, trying to organize has kind of fallen by the wayside. Okay, I'm going to put some bling. We got to do some bling. And then, of course, we have to do a little bit of, let's see, where's our bling at? Get a little pink going there. I have a bright pink, too. Look at that. That's a little too much this go around. Just needs one. I didn't get them, but at Hobby Lobby, I almost got them. They had the Diamante. I have a big roll of the black, but they're kind of big, and like these little guys are smaller. And then when I was at Hobby Lobby in Sierra Vista, I found some smaller black ones, but I ended up putting them back, and I kind of wish I hadn't, because sometimes, you know, you want the black, but you just, you know, you just need a tiny little one. It's not, you don't need, you know what I'm going to do? I'm stumbling all over myself. I'm going to put the dot on him and then sit this on top. And grab my tweezers instead of fighting with it. Okay, if I can. There. Oh, T. Girlfriend, you are being clumsy today. There. Did it. Gotta have that tiny little bling. It's just so cute on the butterflies. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use this, but I really like this color with her somewhere on here, so I was thinking it might look kind of cute, even though I know it's a little bit overkill, but and these, of course, are some of Tina's bows, her paper bows, and they are from, I've had them forever. So these are some of her original, like, I've had them for over 2 years. So I don't know when she created them. So they're in her shop. I'm sure they're still in her shop, or if she has them over in her, on her website. No, I think they're in her shop. I'm just thinking where I can put this. Maybe it's not going to go. Let me see. I don't know. I think instead I'll put words, something encouraging. Leg is cramping up on me. So pretty soon I'm going to start that eclectic journal I keep mentioning. I keep putting things together, and I'm kind of just building a little bit of a group of random work that I'm doing, you know. So also I'm thinking you know, I like to, when I do design teamwork, I like to create something big out of, you know, the person's work. And so every time, like when I worked with Lena, I did that. Then this past, when I was working with Tanya, I want to create something, you know, and I'm thinking I want to do, there we go. I'm going to put this like this. I'm thinking I want to do a journal with Tina's kits. I do adore her work so much. You guys know that. Oh my gosh. If you ever looked at my collection, well, I think I mentioned it the other day. I have so many of her kits that it's, oh, I love them so much. Okay. Okay. Oops. You are worthy of my love. That's what God says to each and every one of you guys. You are worthy of my love. So there's my little double or triple pocket to go as a journal page spread. Let's go ahead and do another one, since that only took us 20 minutes from top to bottom to cut out, glue together, and decorate. So like I said, these are quick, easy, and fun, and I really think that's pretty cute, right? So let's see. I have these. Where did I put them? I've got so much stuff piled up by just doing one thing that now I'm like, okay, I have to clear up before I start the next one. Okay, where are they? Here they are. So I have all these Tim Holtz cards. They're like I guess it's 8x8 or 6x6? 6x6. It's like the last of my, almost the last of what I have from his paper pad, his 12x12. I love that picture. I don't know why, I just love that guy so much. I'm thinking, do I want to use, I could do I have any double of these? Oh, I do. There's one. I really always liked this one too. I just, the way it was put together. I'm looking here to see if I have, oh, and this one. Oh, I love this one. Okay, I'm going to use this as my background. I'm just going to trim it a little bit so that it'll fit on the page. And then I'm going to flip these, and I'm going to pick the one that I want to use with it. Let's see. Oh, that one's pretty. Let's do that one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is trim a tad off of here because these are 6 and I want it to fit on the page like we talked about. And my page is usually about 5.5. So let's see. That's brought it down to 5.5, so let's bring it down just a tad more. So we're still getting our picture, but we'll be able to fit it on a journal page. Let's make sure. Okay. Let's do just a tad more. Oops. My cutting is a little bit crooked. Trying. There we go. All right, so this one I'm going to do that direction, okay? So I'm going to use this side, and I want to cut the first one. I'm going to leave a little over the edge, you know, so that you have the differentiation of the pocket there. I hope I'm straight. And then I'm just going to bring that in slightly. I think I am a little crooked. Let's see. All right. And that's going to be the first pocket right there. And then we make the other pocket a little bit shorter, like I showed you guys. I'm really crooked, look at that. I can see it from here. Just making sure I'm even, or as even as possible. Nothing's perfect, at least not with me. That's kind of cute to have it like that. Let's see. One there, and one there. it down a little bit. I wanted this top part to show. I really like that picture a lot. I always have. But I think we're gonna... I am uneven today. There we go. It's as good as it's gonna get. I'm not gonna sit here and fret anymore like I am right now, doing more trimming until there's nothing left. Quit cutting. All right, now we want to do some distressing, of course. These would be a good mass make, huh? That's what I was thinking. A lot of this stuff I think to make with you guys, you know, because I'm a paper-aholic, okay? I am. I love working with paper. I love making things from paper. I do more work with you guys with paper than I do with paint or with anything else. I adore it. So that's why. And so I'm always looking for new folds and new projects I can do that are going to, you know, be fun. And everything I go to do, I'm like, oh, wait, I should wait because that's going to be a good mass make. And I end up not really making stuff with you, you know, on just an average day like today, because I'm thinking, oh, it'll be a good mass make. But I decided to just sit down and have a play. And if we really like these and we want to do a mass make down the road, we can. I mean, we're almost, gosh, we're at this week was 69, week 69. So, following in Tina's steps, I will probably redo them at the point of 100 because there's 100 things. And it's like she said, and I always agreed with her about this, that I think I'll corner these edges real quick. Where's my, oh, here it is. You know, if you've made something a year ago, you might need more of them by now, you know. So I think I'm actually gonna remake, you know, do some remakes. So I'm just gonna corner the bottom of these so they match on the bottom here, but I'm gonna leave the tops blunt. Okay, there we go. Make sure I throw my trash away. And then we'll do this edge. Yeah, so I ordered that paper and it'll get here tomorrow. And I got a lighter weight this time so that I could do a lot of folding and make stuff for the journal. I still have enough of my matte cardstock that I can print out the ones that I want as background pages. And then, yeah, so I'm super, super excited about doing work with Tina's Kits as a part of the design team. To do design team projects. That, oh my gosh, you guys, you know how I feel about Miss Tina and her work, and I admire her so much, and everything she's gone through while she still works and takes care of her kids and from home and everything she's done. She's been an inspiration, I'm sure, to a lot of people, because, you know, to go through what she's gone through in the past 2 years has been really hard, and she has been so faithful to her subscribers and audience, and faithful to her kids and her family and business, you know, to take care of everything. It's like, I admire that a lot. And so it's just really an honor to have been invited to do some work with her. You know, when you're a fan of someone's and then they invite you to work with them. It was the same with Tanya and Lena. I was so, I mean, it's like, oh my gosh. There we go. This one's cute. Oh, I like that. Look at that. That's sweet, right? Okay, so we're going to probably decorate this one a little different. I actually am thinking I might bring in some black lace. I don't use my black lace nearly enough. And I used to use it a lot. So So I'm thinking some black lace on this would look cute. Let's see. I might even, I'm just going to cut a piece. I was thinking I might even go ahead and trim off the edge, but I'm not sure. Do I want to trim off the edge, or do I want to just leave it? What do you think? I used to trim this off and then kind of scrunch it up myself, but I think I'll leave it. And I'm going to do hot glue with this one. I just think it might be a little bit quicker. A little dry times quicker. And oops. Oh, see. My darling, you just go all over the place. We'll just cover that up, won't we? There. Okay. I should move this. I'm going to mess this piece of paper up. There we go. Trim my little edge off here. Okay. And again, such a pretty piece. Not a lot needs to happen here for this to look good. When you're using the right papers, you know, it can save you some time, is what I mean. All right. Now, since this one does not have a lovely lady on the front, I think we will put somebody. Let's see. Oh, she's pretty. Let's see how she looks on here. I always like using her, the blonde, in this kit. Okay. Pretty girl. Oh, I don't. No. I don't want to use. I thought I was putting it in walnut stain. Never mind. I'm good. Just had a momentary lapse of brain function. I'm back. Okay. Gosh, it is getting late here. It's already just darkening her a little bit. It's already 11:30 in the morning. I baked cupcakes this morning for my Cordy. Made him some red velvet cupcakes. Sent him a picture. I send him a picture in stages. I need to go ice them so I can send him the last picture. He gets so excited. We're going to do gold on this edge just because. Just because. I have not been using my gold stick nearly enough lately. And I think we need to get back to some old habits. In fact, let's even skid a little bit like we used to across our piece. Give it some gold, right? Always love that. I don't know if you guys can see it from your angle. Can you see it? There we go. I just love it because it just catches the eye. Just enough, you know. It's not overwhelming. And I'm just using a dry wipe with a Quick Sticks. These are in my Amazon list that's linked below, okay? Okay. And then I think, you know what? I do believe, I'm going to pause for a sec. I'll be right back. I'm back. The other day when I was on my mad hunt looking for my blue cheesecloth, I found that I still had an entire roll of the maroon or burgundy, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, oh, that would go good. I don't know if I need this big a piece, but we shall see. I'm just going to kind of pull on it a little bit. I'm trying not to pull too hard, but let's just separate it for a second. You got 4 layers here. There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I made cupcakes. So he'll be very happy. He does love his sweets, you guys. I mean, like, loves sweets. He has to, almost every night, he has to have dessert. Unless he's super tired and just really doesn't feel good, he has dessert. Okay, so I'm going to put her so she's, because it's not so tall. So I'm going to put this up so it's hanging over the edge a little bit. And I don't want to totally, you know, cause you not to be able to put things in the pocket, but I do like this stuff and I want it to, and it's so cool because you can just like get it to stick to itself before you glue it down, so you can kind of control it, and I like that about cheesecloth. I think it's fun. And I am going to use, I'm going to put this in the corner here and just plant that. And then go ahead and... The great thing about the hot glue gun, besides the fact that it's super quick, is that it gives you a little bit of a raised look, which is fun. And I went ahead and brought her just above the paper as well, because this will be glued down and, you know, that'll be fine. It's not going to be a big deal. Okay, now, let's see here. I'm thinking if I want to do any collaging, you know, here. I kind of don't want to cover this too much, so I think we're just going to put some words down, something fun. Let's see. I've got some Tina words here. These come from a long time ago. Lovely. Beautiful. Oh, I like this one here. Tear this down a little bit. Okay. All right. And then we're going to put a little bit of gold around this as well. And I might do something on the pockets now that I'm looking at them. Not anything huge, but I kind of want... Oh, T. Tara, Tara, Tara. Beautiful. There. All right. Yeah, we need something here. So let's see. What do we want to put? We could, oh, we could stamp, actually. Let's see. Wonder if this would fit. It would, but I'm not so sure about that. Let me see. I'm gonna use the, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of script. Okay. Just slightly in the background. Okay. And I think I will use, where's my, gotta get my little block here. Actually, I think I'll use this smaller piece. Okay. I hope, because of, maybe I should use the smaller block. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to fit. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, because of this, it's gonna, I just want to put a little bit of swirls and designs along here. And in fact, like that. These different pieces of it. There we go. I think I have... Gonna say maybe I could tear this down. I'm not sure if this will... I think I can do this right. If I do this top portion, nope, I need to bring it down just a little bit more. It's got that burgundy in it and a yellowish gold behind it, so it matches the background of the paper. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. These are also from Tina's shop, not on purpose, but they just go with the scene. And so if you like these little signs, they look like this, okay? And they come in all these different colors. They're Paris, little Paris signs. This is one more wonderful thing from her shop. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this one up here on this pocket. I just kind of felt like these pockets needed something more than they had. And then I'm going to take the bottom part, the Paris, it says Paris on it, and I'm going to put that on this thinner pocket on the bottom. Okay, what time is it? Oh, cool. So this was a super easy project. These are really, really cute, and I'm trying to remember where I saw them. I can't think who I saw doing them. I think it might have been Paper Terrace, maybe. It was just kind of a random thing I saw. I wasn't focused on. I just noticed how easy they were. I think it might be Paper Terrace. Okay, there we go. So I used one sign but tore it down and put it on two separate pockets. But there's that one, and then we have the first one, and there you go, you guys. I hope that you felt inspired today and that you give these a try. And of course, if you do, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you are not a member of our Facebook group, it is Creative Cuties. And there is a link down below that says Creative Inspired Corner. I have not changed that. That is the link to our Facebook group if you want to become a member. If you enjoyed today's video, I hope you'll do me the honor of giving me a thumbs up. And if you're not a member of our family, that you would consider subscribing to the channel so that you can have more fun with me making just fun paper crafts, doing different mixed media once in a while. We do gel print work here. We do all kinds of stuff. I just mostly focus on paper because I love my junk journals. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks again. Bye-bye.